Our next honoree is Katelyn Catanese Gill, class of 2009 for women's lacrosse. And introducing Katelyn will be her former coach, Denise Westcott. So while Denise comes to the dais, let me tell you a little bit about Katelyn. She's widely recognized as one of the top players in Mount St. Mary's history. She was a multiple-time first-team Northeast Conference player and team MVP in 2007 and 2008. She also won the Cologne Award, and she's second all-time in Mount history with 170 career goals and 195 career points. She has a school record of 64 goals scored in her junior season. She was also named to the prestigious North-South All-Star Game held annually for seniors. In recognition of her outstanding career in women's lacrosse at Mount St. Mary's, the National Alumni Association is proud to induct Katelyn Catanese Gill into the Athletic Hall of Fame.
So I'd first like to congratulate all the inductees that are going in today. It's such a special honor. Mount St. Mary's in Emmitsburg. What a special place. When I coached here, I bought a house, moved in. The first day I was in town, I went to the post office to mail a letter. And this guy says to me, he said, you must be that lacrosse coach that just moved into town. I wasn't wearing any gear, so I'm like, how would you know that? He goes, I know everybody in town. The Berg, one of the places where everybody gets to know each other. It's quaint, it's peaceful, it's caring. Here at the Mount, students, faculty, staff, administrators truly get to know each other, and they work together to help each other find themselves, grow, and thrive. Chappie and Lynn Robinson took a chance on me coaching here, and I think Lynn's sincere interest in the coaches, their programs, and student athletes truly make this department special. And I know I've seen a lot of people in this room that have been here for a long time, and it's because this place is special. I still own my house, and someday when I retire coaching, I'll come home again. I want to send a shout out to Lo and our coaching staff. I know they're awesome coaches. I know you're not only going to be the regular season champs this year, you're going to take that championship. So I wish them luck this season.
Here we go.
I'm going to start just with Katelyn Catanese. But Katelyn Catanese, in one word, warrior. In her career, second overall with 170 goals, 25 assists. I know the assists were a little low, but it wasn't because she was selfish. It was because she was that good at getting open. I know Bree's in the back, she was a lot of the assists to her. She got open a lot, and she got a lot of shots off for us. Because of her ability to get open and get these shots off, that's what all of these accolades that she's found today and in her career. She's also second in 195 career points, but here's what separates her. 119 draw controls, 8th overall. 160 caused turnovers, 17th overall. She was everywhere on the field and working hard every play, every ball, every second she was out on the field. And it gets even better. First overall with the most goals in a season, 64 in 121 shots. My math sucks, but I think that's over 50%. And I believe that pretty much is the best that we do in this country in college lacrosse. All while marked by opponents' best defenders, being double teamed on many occasions, and I think sometimes even was a target. She was at the top of the list on everyone's scouting report because she was a great player. Great attack players have to be able to do 3 things well. get open and get shots off of passes, dodge defenders and attack the cage to get off shots while the double teams are sliding to you, being accurate to sight and move the goalie to put the ball in the cage. And Katelyn excelled in all three. She's probably one of the most complete players I've ever coached. She set the standard. She led as a player and a captain. She was down here at the field so much, the only problem I had to worry about was whether she was going to graduate or not, which she did. And I know her parents are very happy for that piece. Speaking of family, I would like her parents to stand up, please. These two were part of Katelyn's village. They were here often. They supported her. I think they were pretty much at almost every game. You taught her work ethic. You taught her persistence. You taught her tenacity. Thank you so much for being such a part of this lacrosse program here at the Mount. Katelyn's teammates, please stand up. They're in the back. Don't be shy. You were a huge part of her success on and off the field. Again, village. Thank you for giving this program so much of your heart and soul. There are a lot of you that are also in the record books. It was a great time coaching here, and you gave us everything you had. I worked a clinic the other day with Ashley Johnson, who played with Katelyn, and she said to me, she's the best player I've ever had a chance to play with. I will finish with some words from Takashi and Bruce Brown so you can understand Katelyn the person. So live your life that the fear of death can never enter your heart. Show respect to all people, bow to none. Sing your death song and die like a hero going home. Takashumi. And this truly describes Katelyn. If you're fortunate in your coach's career to have the privilege to have great ones, there are some characteristics that make them special. They possess mental toughness that allows them to remain confident, enthusiastic, positive, and not be swayed by temporary setbacks. Warriors have enough confidence and inner strength to stand alone with their beliefs at the moment of truth. There is fire in them, a determination and pride not to just compete, but to excel. They are self-starters, committed to excel, with a burning desire to go beyond good, not be embarrassed to admit that they want to be the best, unafraid of failure, and not apologizing for trying to win. They love the arena and look forward to the toughest competition as a test of themselves. When they do win, they do it unselfishly with class and dignity. They let the intensity of their effort speak for itself. Bruce Brown. Katelyn was born with God-given talent, but it is these character traits that make her special. These qualities carry her successfully through her life. And the characteristics of her being a warrior reflects the person that she has become. It is with great pleasure and pride that I introduce Katelyn Catanese Gill.
It's an honor for me to be an inductee of the Mount St. Mary's University Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2020. I am truly humbled and blessed to be in this year's class, and I would like to thank the Hall of Fame committee for its decision to induct me into a group of amazing coaches and athletes. Thank you. Congratulations to the rest of the inductees. This is such an incredible accomplishment and something I'm sure we will always cherish with great pride. There is no possible way I could stand up here today and thank everyone that played a role in my being here, but I would like to take some time to recognize some of these individuals. First, I would like to thank my biggest fans. Sorry, my parents. My parents, along with my siblings, have been my #1 fans and supporters throughout my lacrosse career. I remember getting a lacrosse stick for Christmas one year, and from there it never stopped. From the amount of holes we put in the basement wall that needed to be patched, to the miles they drove up and down the East Coast to watch me play, I really can't thank them enough. They have taught me so many life lessons. Look away. And helped my career advance in so many ways. The coaches I had at the Mount were very impactful in my playing career. They believed in me. They trusted in me to help lead the team. My first year here, I had a conversation with assistant coach, Erin Lamont Koenig, that stuck with me for my entire playing career. To paraphrase, I won't get into the whole story. She told me that I needed to play with a high confidence level every time I stepped out onto the field. To play with swagger, as she would say, or swag. That stuck with me for 4 years, and I stepped out onto that field thinking I was unstoppable every single time. Coach Westcott, thank you. Thank you for the knowledge, for your unconditional love for lacrosse, and making us a team that worked together for each other and for the Mount. You helped teach me to become a leader on and off the field. To break down my weaknesses, we're still to realize my potential that I had. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to achieve so many goals, and thank you for traveling all the way here from California to be with us today. Thank you to Lynn Robinson and the entire Mount Athletic Department. Honestly, I look back on my career as a student athlete and can't help but think this place is a home away from home. The countless conversations I had with many amazing staff will always be something I cherish. I felt like family from the moment I walked through the door as a freshman, and that is something I will never forget. My teammates are some of the most important people to help me achieve this honor, and each of them has played a different role. I looked up to many of them as an underclassman, and even as an upperclassman. I always learned from them. A piece of this honor belongs to them. They made me a better player, and we did it together. We pushed each other to our limits, challenging each other to make one another better. The lessons we learned at the Mount during practices, a close game, or just spending time together brought us closer and helped us gain valuable experiences. Most importantly, we got to know each other. Through the good times and the hard times, we were there for each other. Many of my teammates have become best friends. We still have each other's backs today, whether it was on the field or off the field. I am honored to be recognized for the accomplishments made during my athletic career at the Mount. This was a dream that I hoped one day would happen, but to be here so soon as a Hall of Fame inductee is something so special. I am so thankful to be able to share this moment with so many of my family and friends who have traveled today. My husband, Tim, and my daughter, Taylor. I hope that one day Taylor will be able to experience what becoming a team means and the life lessons it brings to you. Thank you.